Ball watch.
Mm.
It feels so good. I was trying to go for a song there. I couldn't think of a song with the lyrics, but your boy is back. Ball watch is back. I'm feeling good on this. I don't know why. Last Monday,
Oh,
I was dreading it. It was a Monday of all Mondays. This Monday, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Feeling ready to get after.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Let's get after it. What a Monday.
What a Monday this is. I mean, we got Pod 132, brother. The 131 stood for solo. The 132 stands for duo. Let's go.
Wow. Wow. He's right. He's right, folks. That is good math. Because the boys are back. Because it is Pod 132. Vinny was a ghost. Now he's back. Like Boo.
Sam Darnold.
Home for the winter is where the Eagles flew.
They will be in Cancun, but
Are our listeners sneezing? Because Ball Watch is blessing you.
we are blessing the listeners with another episode of excellence. That's what we're doing right now, man. And that's how you started off with a great little rhyme. Good shit. Let's get right to it, man. We got swishes and we got misses.
Yes, we do. You want me to start us off? I'll start us off. My first wish is I alluded to this on the 131 solo sode, but man, oh man, wild card weekend delivered
To the max.
to the max.
To the max. I mean, just a quick piggyback because of how much it delivered. My swish is watching football when your team isn't involved.
Oh, it's nice.
Because playoff football, I mean, the Giants had no shot at it this year. They haven't had a shot at it in almost 10 years, if not more. I think it's definitely been
Well,
over 20.
they won a playoff game in 2022, but I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, it was a great weekend of football, man. Every game, instant classic.
Yeah, literally, the only snooze fest was a game I fell asleep for, and that was the Patriots Chargers game.
That is true. That's
But
fair. I mean, I don't even, if you could have like picked a game that was going to be trash out of all those games, it was probably what we thought was going to happen. Rams Panthers.
was not trash.
It was not trash, but before the weekend.
Yeah,
And I would have been like, or just a boring game. Patriots Chargers for sure. I had a
for
feeling.
sure. For sure. Um, yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, every game was like literally down to the wire, electric. Like last play of the game meant something type shit.
Yeah. Like, how many game-winning drives did we see? There was a lot of them
There was.
every game, and I was absolutely loving it. I mean, this felt like the best wild card weekend I've seen in a while. There hasn't been really been a blowout yet, which kind of scares me because that's my other swish. The Ball Watch Pod, the brothers,
Hmm.
rooting hard for the Steel City tonight.
We are as much as
Because just the swish is having a parlay that lasted through the weekend.
yeah. I was just saying, as much as I've shit talked the Steelers, now I'm on your side, Steel City.
I was just about to say, I was just listening to Pod 131, some funny sound bites from it. Um, you have been shitting on the Steelers for quite some time now, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I
So,
don't like them.
how do you pick them to win this game?
Well, it's because this is what I said on 131. And I said the same thing about the Patriots Chargers because I don't like the Patriots either, obviously. But I was like, I don't like them, but I think they're going to beat the Chargers. And then I was like, for the Texans Steelers, I don't like the Steelers. And even though the Texans defense is good, I think Rodgers might have a little something in him right now. So even though I would potentially want the the Steelers to lose, I think they'll win, which is why I'm betting on them.
That's hey, I mean, I tailed you. I'm here with you, brother.
That's respect. That's respect, especially because um, what the heck was I going to say? Sorry, 26. Oh, well, one of my misses was that like every other bet I placed lost, every single one.
Yeah, I mean, I also tailed quite a few of those bets. I placed some of my own, and you think things are going to happen, and the opposite happens quite often. I don't understand why this keeps happening, but whatever I seem to place, it just never hits.
No. Uh,
And the things that do hit, because we watch most of it together, at least on Sunday, it was just like it was you would think it's so obvious, but we never take the obvious.
yeah, I mean,
Josh Allen is right there.
I know, bro. If we took Josh Allen 2 TDs, you would think James Cook would do something. You would think. Also, man, my 2 TD parlays, they were coming close. They were coming close.
Yeah, I
It's
was
a
trying to decipher your text yesterday. So the McCaffrey one would have hit if
Jalen Hurts needed 1 TD.
McCaffrey had two.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
McCaffrey had two. And since when do the Eagles not do the fucking tush push? If they would have just did the regular tush push instead of Goddard, we would have fucking hit.
I can't believe they. I don't know why they abandoned the tush push. I don't know why they abandoned the run game, but I'm happy they're out. I'm happy they're out. It was
I'm ecstatic that they're out. But yeah, that one sucked. And then the Puka hit 2 TDs right away. It was like, oh my God, let's go. We have faith in DJ Moore. And he got one. He got one. Brutal.
yeah, it's things you hate to see for sure.
But we
But
got tonight. We got
we got,
tonight.
we got tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. Let's go steel curtain defense. Aaron Rodgers, give me one more performance. Just give me one. It would be sick to see. All right. I got another swish. And I don't know why it took me 25 years to watch these movies,
Mm,
but Avatar, the original and the second one. Didn't watch the new one yet. That's in theaters. I think the second one is better than the original.
I agree. That's my take as well.
Yeah. I mean, me and Christina were watching it yesterday, and tears were being shed
All right.
when, I mean, spoiler, no spoiler, when the kid dies, bro.
I mean, the movie's 3 years old if you guys haven't seen it.
It
Uh,
wasn't sad when the kid died. Shout out Malachi.
I want to go home, Dad.
I also fuck with like all the soundtracks in it. Like when in the first one where the guy's like falling off the helicopter and the lady's just like screaming in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that shit is tough.
No, they are. I mean, they're good movies. They are good movies. I've heard mixed things about three. Like I've heard people be like, "Oh, three is too similar to two. It's too long." I'm gonna wait and see before I fully judge it. But I don't know. Like if I really liked two, I don't know why I wouldn't like three, you know?
That is fair. That is fair. I think I also heard that it's very original to two or very close to two. Um, but I'm excited to see it. I mean, the graphics were actually insane for this movie. I don't know why I was so against watching it for so long, but I'm glad I did this weekend.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. I guess when we were because the first one came out in like what 2009, so we were both like, what was I? I think I was 12.
Yeah,
I mean, you were 9. So it didn't really gravitate to us then, but watching it later on, I really liked it. And like I said, I really liked two. So
you're not wrong, but
you tell me though, James Cameron has not done any other movies since starting Avatar. Is that a waste of talent?
I mean, did he do movies before Avatar? That weren't Avatar, or was it strictly Avatar? Was that all he's done?
Damn, brother. That's crazy right there. That's insane. Um, how do I put this lightly? He fucking directed Titanic.
I mean, okay.
Oh, what?
Uh,
Hold on.
I mean, Titanic. I've seen bits and pieces. I probably watch it fully like one time. Respect to the OG. That's a classic.
Okay, how about the Terminator movies, one and two?
Never seen it. I heard it's good though.
Okay, but so you
He's
hear
put it,
like,
yeah, I get the gist. He's putting out classics. I mean, I'm liking what he's doing with Avatar, man. Maybe he just wants to put whatever he has left into making Avatar, to keep it going. Even though he said he could end it after Fire and Ash, like if the box office wasn't good.
I didn't see that he said that. I know that he's like gonna direct four and five, and
Mhm.
then like after that, he said they can make up to nine, but he's not directing them. He'll like be an executive producer or something.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Some people think it's wasted talent,
Mhm.
but I guess we'll see.
The guy got talent, but when he's putting out bangers in Avatar, like can't hate him. Can't
Can't
hate
hate him. I've got a miss, and I fucking I had to update my phone, and I really fucking hate updating my phone.
I did hear some other people that were updating their phone, and it wasn't great.
No, it's not. It made like a bunch of unnecessary steps, like with it, like for example, like if you're like on like the Safari tab and you go to, let's say, you're on Foot Locker, right? And you're looking at shoes and you're like, "Oh shit. Like I remember this other store had a shirt that I like that matches these shoes." Instead of just being able to like click at the bottom to go next tab, like new tab, you have to click at the bottom to then either select new tab or go to like all tabs to then it's so dumb. It just adds unnecessary steps to everything.
Sounds like I won't be updating my phone ever.
If I did not have to, I would not have. So brutal.
Yeah, big bro basically called me broke the other day. I was like, "You got an iPhone charger, bro?" I said, "I'm gonna need that old one."
Broke boys, I can't fuck with broke
And we don't
boys.
got the same phone. I said, "No, we don't. No, we do not." Shout out to iPhone 12, man. Still holding strong.
Respect. I don't even know which one I have.
Yeah, that was very funny though. I seen all the memes. It never happened to me though, and then happened in real life.
That's
So,
on me, fam. I didn't know. I did not know. You have
uh,
to believe me. The TikToks, you have to believe me.
please, please. That shit. I gotta miss.
Mm.
Shout out Lil Bro for making, the basketball team,
Uh,
Sons of Hooper, just like his older brothers. The price of a ticket.
oh my God, bro.
Well, like I'm not here to watch. First of all, it's not a Friday night. Friday nights, you can argue with me. I could like $10 for a ticket is still crazy, but you could argue with me over Friday nights. A Sunday midday triple header that no one's going to. Why are you charging me $10? I'm there for an hour.
Yeah, we not staying for the whole triple header.
Let me buy like a one game like deal or bundle or something. Because I ain't staying for 3 games ever.
Nah, it's crazy. It's insane. And the best is like I'm saying this to mom, and she's not understanding that it's 10 per ticket.
Mhm.
She's like, what? It's like the same, like CYO, like $10, like five each. I'm like, no, it's 10 per ticket.
10 per ticket
Like,
was
what? I was like, yeah, man.
yeah. When I first walked in, he said 10. I said no, I was taken back. I was taken back. I said $10. But we paid it.
Crazy.
We do it for little bro, but damn, like I know inflation's tough, but this is getting out of hand.
Nah, this is disgusting work. Disgusting work. That's a good miss. That's a good miss. I've got a Swish. We took the couches out. Uh, bro came by and we got to work and the couches are out. So I apologize if you hear squeaking. I'm sitting on a chair.
I think you're good, man. I think you're
Uh,
good.
because I have a new couch to build. And before we got started, me and bro, I said, what if I just did it the entire, playoff football game that we have later? Because we're recording before the Steelers Texans game. And he said,
No
he doesn't
shot.
even, he said, I don't, he doesn't even, let alone does he not think I'd finish it. He doesn't think I'd start it.
Now, I think you started, but you might get two steps in. Like, I think the game's going to be on. You're going to get interested. Then you'll be like, yo, I'll start it at halftime. And halftime comes around, and you're going to go doom scroll on your phone until the third quarter begins, which is fair. We all been there. But that couch ain't getting built tonight. I'll tell you that. I will
We'll
tell you.
see. We'll see. I'm just gonna post an update like on the Ball Watch Instagram, like to the story, like at the end of the football game or whatever. And it's just like pieces of a couch, and then it'll say, tune in for the episode tomorrow to understand.
Perfect.
Or it might be a full couch. We'll
Now,
see.
if I'm taking a guess, I'm going to say it's going to be the picture of the box.
I was just gonna say it might just be we moved the boxes from the office to the living room. Success.
That would be hilarious. Uh, to piggyback off that again, I mean, pulled up, had a good time. Me and the bro bonded over some cutting of couches, had some brewskis. It felt nice. It felt nice. Going back to pod episode 131,
Yes.
you called it a sawzill,
What
which I
is it?
which I laughed at. I thought that was hilarious. It's a sawzaw.
Oh, a sawzall. All right, got it.
Yeah, sawzill. I was like, where did that come from, bro? And you said it with some confidence too. You're like, sawzill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's not, it is not called that. But listen, it did its thing. It cut through the couch. Kind of annoying how a blade can cut through wood, but can't cut through leather. I don't understand the physics or the logistics behind that. But we had to get our hands dirty. Had to put some elbow grease in there and cut the straps, and we got the job done. So it
We
felt
we did.
good.
You did, brother. You did. This man was on that sawzall, like he was like basically cutting paper with him. That's how what cutting wood was like. What was making moves.
There's a couple moments it got a little scary. The leg was in the wrong spot, but hey, we pushed through and we got the job done.
Fuck
Excited,
yeah.
excited.
I am
Back
excited.
seat. The first time you sit on the new couch is gonna be next level.
If I get it done tonight, I might sleep here.
You know what? I don't hate it. I don't
Gab, if Gab ever hears this, she's gonna freak. You sleeping on the new couch? Hell yeah.
feel like that silly picture. I would say most of the listeners, there are people that listen to the show, have seen the Sully picture. Pops, you are not one of them.
If you don't know what we're talking about, DM the Instagram. We'll send it to you. Uh, be prepared though. NSFW.
Oh yeah.
Um, speaking of Gab, this is a miss. She's not here right now.
Oh,
I miss her. No, she's on a little work trip. She'll either be back either tomorrow night or like Wednesday, so it's not long.
respect.
So I'm a miss her. I'm a miss her tonight. However, that's the miss. I am gonna miss her. I d I did like the idea that like if I just decided that I wanted six Whoppers for dinner tonight, Nobody is here to tell me otherwise.
You should honestly you should just do like some food challenge that you've been waiting to do, but Gab has always just shut it down. Just run.
I don't know if she's shut down the challenges. Like she was she recorded the Big Mac one. But if I were to get an excessive amount of Whoppers, which I am going to do, she would be like, "Come on. What are we doing here?" And it's
Six
like,
weeks.
"Yeah, we'll see. I'm
Might
gonna
be
get a
able,
bunch of Whoppers.
you might be able to get three.
Don't do this. Don't do this. I can put down like four with ease.
That is insane.
I'm gonna say four
I don't
with
believe it, but that's I think three might be the limit.
I don't think so, brother.
Do you get two on the regular? Like what am I
Yeah, easily two Whoppers. What?
maybe I'm confusing the Whopper. Like what's a Whopper? A quarter pounder?
I guess that's like a good analogy of it. Maybe it's that.
All right, you might be able to put down four. 'Cause I can see you putting down two double, but you ain't getting six. Line is set at 4.5.
Lord, forgive me.
That's great. Well, keep us updated with that too.
That'll be another post on the Ball Watchers Instagram story.
Uh, I got a miss, and it's this new trend on Twitter. I'm
Ah,
not a fan of it. I don't. I clicked on one, and it was I think it was Leonard Williams, and it was like the Seattle Seahawks. And
Yeah, I saw that one.
every like I literally scroll, and it's just like whatever trend this is with pictures, and it's so stupid. It's the dumbest trend on Twitter. I was like, please get this off.
I am so glad you brought that up. I had that as my boomer complaint. Um, that is like there are some trends on the internet that are the fucking worst. Like the oh, how do I fit this in my bio? And then it's that. Like
Dude,
this one is up there as well. And at first I did not realize like to click the tweet to get it vertical. So it just be like, dude, like click this to see it vertical. And I'd click like part of the picture and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? It's not vertical. Then I realized you have to click the tweet itself to get it vertical.
hmm,
And I was like, this is so fucking dumb. This is just stupid.
so stupid. I was like, what the? And then it's my whole feed. And I'm like, bro, this is not what I want on my Twitter feed. Please leave. It's a terrible trend. It's just so stupid. But like, it's crazy how trends like that just stick around.
100%. 100%. Um, I have a final swish, and that is got some softball in this weekend.
Loved it, man. I saw the squad got together, ran a little scrimmage. It seemed like the boys were cooking.
Yeah,
Nice up.
it was. The weather was nice enough. Got a little scrimmage in against some dudes from another league. It ended up being lob pitch, not arc. So the one that we play on weeknights sometimes.
Mhm.
Um, so it was definitely an adjustment, but technically went 4 for 4, even though one or two of them probably should have been outs. But
All right.
uh,
Liners
yeah,
in the
yeah. Um, so yeah, good vibes. And it's like, oh man, softball is gonna be here faster than we know it. Faster than we know it.
can't wait. I don't have the crazy itch yet,
Me
but
neither.
I didn't. And then I saw you guys play because I wasn't there. And I was like, damn, kind of wish I was there. But I'm hearing that. I don't know if this is a every weekend thing. I definitely won't be there every weekend, but I'll
For
show
sure
face.
not. For sure not.
I will show face. So definitely excited to see the squad back together, man. That's what it's all about. And cooking. And cooking. And my last swish is feeling like a kid again. Caught some flack for this last episode, but went to Area 53. Had a great time there. And there was just a bunch of like there was a little zip line, there was an obstacle course, rock climbing, grown ass slides. So there's some funny videos taken, and just it was just a great time. I had a lot of fun.
I love that. It's a very fun spot. I have been there. Um, it was no disrespect. It wasn't trying to come at nobody. Just was I was like,
Playoff,
I don't know if I want to be anywhere besides the couch. Playoff football.
that's respect. And honestly, when you sent the text, I was like, damn. Like if it was Patriots Chargers, which I still think that should have been the Saturday night game,
For sure.
I would have been like, I see your point, brother, but I don't really care for that game right now. Bears Packers was a very tough one to miss, even though I was getting updates from you and Pops, and it was trash for like the first three quarters.
Oh yeah, I was like, fuck, man, why the fuck did I stay to watch this game? And then it went crazy. And I was like, that's why I stayed.
Yeah,
That's why I stayed.
that's what we do, and I respect it. But yeah, Area 53, great time. I don't remember the last time I was on a slide, and I went on like six of them.
That's
So
fire.
shit was fun. Shit was fun. All right, man. You got an aura farmer.
I've got two. My first one is my boy Vinny right here. Shout out Vinny. Because as we alluded to in the swishes, which I didn't want to give too much away because you were my aura farmer, but man, oh man, this boy came in and he was cutting up. Play the song. Cut it, bah, cut it. He was cutting up. We
Good shit.
got the big couch cut up. We were, turning it, cutting it, had to cut some other straps. My boy was getting it done. And then the best part is, we're men working, tiresome, sweating. Gab is like, would you like a water? And he's like, you got beer? And that was all time. That was amazing. That's blue collar shit right there. And you
That's
know what?
fun.
We had Modelo's. It was Modelo time as we cut the couches up, took them outside, and then luckily, this guy was like, "Yo, I don't think we need to really cut the small one." We ended up only having to cut like the little legs on one side. Thank goodness, because then we were able to just get it right out.
And that was, I mean, appreciate the shout out, man. The the beer thing that had me crying. I was like, it just came out of me naturally. I was like, you know what? Me and Big Bro, we put in work right now. Why not? Sunday football. Let's get some brewskis going.
Awesome.
The fact that it was Modelo's, that's why I drink with my construction workers. It felt like I was right at home. So blue collar to the T. Um, but yeah, the second one, I mean, it seemed like once we put it through the door, I was like, oh, we're only getting stuck on these little legs. And then Gab was helping out too. She was trying to give us the angles to push it at. And it just worked out that we just got those legs off and that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah, glad we got the old couches out, man. I'm very excited for the new couches and it was a great time. A little bonding with Big Bro. That's what we're here for.
The the asking for a beer was incredible. It's like, fuck yeah. Get some fucking beers as we do this. And now we've got a new challenge. Build the couch as I eat six Whoppers and watch football.
I could just see that being like the thumbnail to a YouTube video. Yeah, that's what the challenges have become here. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have one Aura farmer, and it's George Kittle. The
yeah.
man, unfortunately, I mean, huge loss for the 49ers. Tore up his Achilles. You saw the video. His leg hit literally what every other Achilles tear has looked like. But they're like, what could we get you? And his answer was a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, that was sick.
The Niners went on to win the game, and they finished the bottle. So, if that's not an all-time playoff moment, I don't know what is. Oozing or oozing.
That is a great aura farmer. That is true. Kyle Shanahan after the game was like, "We lost George early. George in here. Love you, man. Thanks for all you do." I'm just like, hell, George is fucking 3/4 of a bottle deep right now. Fucking just probably going crazy.
Yeah, it's like
So
you got nothing else that you. We can't do anything for you. Your shit is cooked. What would you like? Tequila is a great answer.
that is a great one. That's a great answer for an aura farmer. That is aura right there. You fucking rupture your Achilles. And it's like, get me a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
It's like, hell yeah, brother. I'll drink to that.
Kind of
Get me a bottle.
reminiscent of the couch situation over here.
That's facts. My other aura farmer is Caleb Williams because man, oh man, that throw was
Jump man.
unreal. Uh, and sometimes his throws are really bad. Like he had a really bad pick earlier in the game. I don't know if you saw.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. He had a like
Someone did say it was one of the worst reads. I did see that on Twitter. He just like threw it to the. I don't even know where he was throwing it.
yeah, I mean, I guess he thought the wide receiver was doing like a post in, but the wide receiver was literally like wide open, like up the sideline. All he had to do was like throw it up the sideline. And he basically threw it to like the post in, which is where the defender was like sitting.
He was just chilling there.
Yeah. So, um, but man, oh man, that throw on fourth down to literally save the game was unreal.
What was there like 5 or 6 minutes left? They were down 11, 4th and 8.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's aura right there.
Those are some great ore farmers, man. Great ones. Appreciate you again.
Hell yeah. My favorite aura farmer was you there, brother.
Got the sawzall. I had to put that on the t-shirt. Do you want a water? I'll take
That would be a great t-shirt. Woj, write that down.
it. We need you, brother. We need you. All right, got a boomer complaint for us.
Well, my one of them was the that like trend on Twitter, which you touched on. But another one that I have is I think if you're gonna order from a fast food place, they should have meals for 1.5 people. Because
Mm.
the meals for one person, they're not meals for one person. Even if you're not a person like myself that probably eats too much.
Mm.
They're just not. So to put some context here, um, little bro was out. They were doing some karaoke. They got White Castle ordered. I was like, "Fuck, I want White Castle now,"
Mhm.
and I ordered White Castle. But
Chicken, chicken rings are special.
oh, they really are. They really are. But see, like the one person orders were just like, "Oh, 4 sliders and like a fry and a chicken ring thing," and it's like that is not enough. They're fucking sliders. They're not like real burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then the two-person one is like 10 sliders, 20 chicken rings, a thing of fries, and 2 drinks.
Did
And
you get?
that's the one I ordered.
Oh my God. You
Didn't eat the whole thing in one sitting, all right? But that's what I'm saying. I had some like the next day for lunch. But like we need a 1.5. We need a happy medium. Like 7 sliders or 10 chicken rings instead of 20.
Yeah.
One, two,
No
one.
need for 20. I
Yeah,
mean, we just said chicken rings are special, but 10 seems like a very solid number.
that's what
Just
I'm saying. Nice little 1.5. We need a 1.5 area.
I like it. It's a great boomer complaint. Honestly, McDonald's, White Castle, etc. Listen to the man. Listen to the man.
And make yourself some more money.
Please. Because we all been there.
I ate 8 sliders in one sitting, by the way.
Okay. Okay. See, that's where you might need to have an intervention. Because what are we talking about? 8 sliders. 5 tops, man.
Nah.
5 tops.
And I
Yeah,
had chicken ring. I had some chicken rings with that too.
I'm sure you did. I hope it wasn't all of them.
It was not. It was like
More than half.
half, I think. It was either 9 or 10.
Good Lord.
But I didn't really eat. I think I only had I don't remember what I ate early in the day, but I didn't really eat. So that was like my big meal. Cut me some slack, fuckers. I didn't really have breakfast, and I think I had a little lunch.
We'll see what the listeners say. My boomer complaint is buffering. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. What are we buffering for? The Wi-Fi is hooked up to the T to the max. Why are we still buffering multiple times? Like I paused it. You buffer one time, all right. I'll pause it for a minute or two. Should be good the rest of the way. That was not the case.
It's the worst.
The constant battle of buffering, which leads into my next boomer complaint.
Hmm.
If I'm putting on subtitles for a movie, the subtitles better match up.
Oh, I can't. I can't. I have
I
to
had,
exit.
I had to turn off the subtitles and we just relied on hearing. So the subtitles were about like 40 seconds ahead of the scene. And I was just like, oh my God. It
Oh.
wasn't even like a little off. Like the subtitles were complete like a scene ahead. So I was literally seeing what was happening before. So the subtitles and I started it when the movie started. So I don't even know how it gets ahead of the scene.
I couldn't tell you, bro. I hate that shit. It drives me nuts. Even like if the voice is like a little ahead of the like mouth, I have to exit. I can't. I can't.
That's fair. I could probably stick with that a little bit, but what I was experiencing, there's no way.
Nah, yours is definitely no way. I'm just saying like even some of the other little ones. Like it just instead of watching the movie, I'm just thinking about how annoyed I am that this little thing is off and I can't watch it.
That's fair. Good take.
Great take by you.
Solid boomer complaint. Do you have any other segments? Because I have a what did I miss?
Oh, okay. Let's do the what did I miss? Go ahead. You start.
It's Bruno Mars.
Mm,
The man is back. 10 years it's been. He hasn't dropped a solo album, which
really?
is crazy to think about. Yeah, his last album was, I think, with Anderson .Paak. So, but yeah, he dropped a single from it. I think it's called "I Just Might." And you know me, I'm a Bruno Mars guy, so I'm
You
very
are?
excited. He's going on tour. I mean, I don't even want to get into ticket prices. That could be a boomer complaint.
Fuck.
But the song is "I Just Might," and I enjoyed it. It's like a 24 karat uptown funk vibe. So
Okay. I don't know the song 24 Karat off the top of my head.
mhm.
Uptown Funk, I do. Because
It's like one of
I'll
them
funk you up.
uppity. Yeah, uptown will funk you up. I mean, what did I miss? Could go along with it. I know we complain about an album having too many songs,
Mhm.
but you're telling me we waited 10 years for a solo album?
Let me guess. Let me guess the amount of songs. Six.
No,
Less?
no.
Oh,
There's 9 songs, but he already dropped one, so I guess there's 8 that we haven't heard yet. You couldn't give me that little sweet spot of like 14,
I'm not gonna lie
or
to you.
maybe I'm just too accustomed to there being 25 songs on an album.
Well, I think 25 is too much. Uh, I'm with you. Like 14 is kind of like a sweet spot, I think, or 12,
Mhm.
12 to 14. But I feel like back in the day, some albums would be like 10 or less, depending.
That's fair. I would have taken 12. I would have took a 12. Nine's a little shallow for my liking.
Especially for 10 years. I get that. I get that. You are a Bruno Mars guy, though. So I'm hyped for you.
Yep, very excited.
I'm just trying to see something. Yeah, like one of the greatest albums of all time is only 9 songs.
You know what? Maybe that's a good omen. Maybe that's what Bruno got coming.
Do you want to take any stab at what album I'm looking at right now?
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Goddamn right, brother. No. Thriller by Michael Jackson.
That would have been crazy if I, but that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
that's probably a 9 run of bangers.
Oh, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. My what did I miss? I wanted to talk with you about this, but so you might have heard it when you listened to the other episode. Caitlin Clark responsible for Miami.
I did listen to it, and that is insane.
Nuts.
Absolutely, like the fact that I even put that together because she did give them an ass whooping,
I know.
and then they went to Miami. Beck followed 7 years of college, also.
That's insane.
Goddamn. But I mean, that's just the new world we're living in right now. So I don't know what to expect about that.
Oh, dude, if we were in college and they were like, "Yeah, you can stay for 7 years," we probably would have been like, "Fuck yeah."
You know I would. You know I would.
The fucking best.
I might be graduating if it was 7 years.
Congratulations.
Awesome, bro.
But yeah, that was the what did I miss I had.
Yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark
Crazy.
saving the WNBA and also saving the U.
Literally. And just to repeat it in case anybody missed it last episode, it's Caitlin Caitlin Clark torches Haley Van Lith and LSU in March. This is of 2023. Leads, which led Haley Van Lith to transfer from LSU to TCU, which was going to cut into Haley Cavender's playing time, which led to the Cavender twins going back to Miami, which then led to Carson Beck following his girlfriend at the time from Georgia to Miami. And now they're in the national championship game.
That is wild.
Wild.
Absolutely insane.
Um, I've got to forget about it.
Hit me with it.
You can forget about Alex Bregman signing with the Red Sox because man, oh man, did they fuck that up.
He is now a Chicago Cub.
Chicago Cub. The contract is kind of crazy.
5 years.
I think it's like $195 million.
Well, he got paid. I mean, that's so Kyle Tucker's gone.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about it, which apparently the last three teams in the Kyle Tucker race are the Dodgers, Blue Jays, and Mets.
The Dodgers. How the fuck are they even in these talks?
I don't know. It's insane. But people are speculating that the Dodgers are going to offer him like 4 years with like what like the max money he can get for 4 years. The Mets are going to do it for 7, and then the Blue Jays are going to do it for 9. So it's going to be, which again, that's all speculation, but it'll be, I guess, however long he wants to sign for at that point. Um, Let me just see if I can find the Bregman contract. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like it's bad, especially when like him signing. Oh, it's 5 year, 175 million. Still a lot for an
He's old.
aging player.
So yeah, he's been in the league for a while. I mean, still put up numbers, but he will not be on the Red Sox anymore.
But like he only played there for 114 games, and him signing there forced Devers out. Like they traded Devers, who was locked up for 10 years.
That is a crazy fuck up, honestly.
Yeah, their star player who was playing third, and they were like, "No, we want Bregman to play third," which caused like a whole rift in the clubhouse.
Pretty much, which gave him the boot. That's for
Yeah, literally. And then they traded him for nothing, and then did not re-sign the guy that they chose essentially over him.
wild. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is absolutely insane. But here we are. The Mets. I mean, I heard their meeting with Kyle Tucker went good.
I heard that as well, but who knows, man. We'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up for anything. Um, Also, apparently, like the Red Sox thought they were gonna get Alex Bregman back, and they like were really upset about it.
I mean, when you give up a player like Devers for him, yeah, you probably think they have him for a couple more years.
Dumb, dumb, da dum, dumb, dumb. And I've got a potential news segment, something we discussed while we were doing the couches yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So everybody knows Tony Romo, because apparently he's getting very much shit on for his terrible announcing as of recent.
Oh yeah,
He likes to go, I don't know, Jim. So potentially, we'll see if we like this segment or not. We've got a new one. It's, I don't know, Vin. Uh,
I like it. I do like
so I've got two things for it to start off. First, apparently, LeBron is getting a special patch on his jersey.
for what?
I don't know about that one, man.
You're a LeBron guy.
It's not essential either. I know, but it's like, what is this? Like, this is kind of a little much, it seems.
It might be time to go.
He's wearing a special edition patch on his jersey to celebrate his record-setting 23rd NBA season. It'll begin tonight that he starts it because which this part I find kind of cool. Which it if they would have just did it for this one game, I would find it cool. Um, so it's going to begin tonight in Sacramento, which is the city where he made his NBA debut in 2003. The patch will the patch which LeBron will wear for the remainder of the season features a silhouette of his pregame chalk toss and three colored stripes representing the franchises he's played for in Cleveland, Miami, and LA.
I mean, that does sound pretty sick. I like the silhouette. I don't like that. I don't like the whole idea, but like if there was a patch to make, that's kind of a tough patch. The reason I don't like this idea is because Vince Carter originally held the longest player. Like I think he played the most seasons before LeBron, and he didn't get no patch.
Yeah, but
So
he's gonna have the colors of other teams like on his jersey. Like he's not retired yet.
that's fair. Is he retiring? Probably not.
Uh, I don't know, Vin. Maybe he is. No, but like I think if they would have did it just for tonight and then like tried to sell, like they're obviously trying to sell the jerseys now, but I think it would have been way cooler if they would have did it just for tonight because it's
So he's
Sac.
wearing it every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit much. A bit much.
And the other one that I don't know about, Vin, is the Stranger Things Netflix documentary.
Yeah. I I've been seeing clips of it, and fans are just they didn't have a final episode written.
That is what I'm saying. How do you do that? What the fuck happened for the 4 year break?
I don't know. I mean, fans, there's speculation all over the place. I'm kind of over Stranger Things and people still thinking that there's an episode and that they're gonna break the fourth wall. I'm like, dude, just give it up.
It's bad. It just ended badly. That's what
Yeah,
happens when you start the season before you have your ending.
yeah. The funniest part was literally in the documentary. They're talking about like how all these great shows have endings that are bad, and it kind of tarnishes the rest of the great run that the show went on. And they literally did that. And to put in a documentary that someone's like, yo, where are the Demogorgons? Like, it's kind of crazy if they have no monsters in the final battle when there was no monsters in the final battle.
Yeah. Uh,
It's,
yeah.
did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it, and I don't even know if I am. I'm
I
kind of
don't.
with
I don't
you.
think I really.
Like,
I don't think I really missed anything. They made a last, like you said, they made a last dance about the worst season of the show.
yeah.
What am I reliving? I don't want to.
And apparently, even though they leave the ending up to speculation about 11, apparently in the documentary, it pretty much goes into the fact that that is not true at all, that
Uh,
she's just dead. So like spoiler, if you didn't watch the documentary, I didn't either, but apparently that's like a big thing people are taking away from it too, which is just like, then why even do that ending? That's just so stupid.
Yeah, they definitely butchered it, and like all this hype and empty promises that they left us with just make no sense. Like they just literally lost the whole meaning of the show. Like even Robin, she was in there. She was like, "Yeah, this hasn't been talked about, but no one knows that we're together." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." What do you mean, man? Just lazy. A lot of laziness.
Bad writing, man. It's so like, you is Netflix just trying to release this to be like, hey, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
I hope. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. Maybe that's why they threw that in the documentary because that shit was ass.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you have a bad ending, which it was. And again, the 30 minutes of feel good that they did for us does not cover it up.
Not at all. Not one bit, brother. Glad you brought that up. I had that written down for later. Just over it. I'm just over it. So classic, great show, bad end.
Mhm.
All
And
right, man.
yeah, that's the potential new, I don't know, Vin.
I like that segment. I do like it. See if it sticks around. I got no other MLB talk. I mean, you kind of hit on the head with Bregman.
Yeah, the
One
Bregman
thing
was the
I know
only
is
thing
that
I
Kyle
had.
Tucker had a good meeting with the Mets. I don't know where that goes, but the fact that the Dodgers are still in the running, I don't like it. And the Yankees, still the only team to not sign anybody. So,
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, all 2019 or 29 out of 30 teams have signed either a free agent or someone to their roster, and the Yankees simply have not. So I don't know
That's
what they're doing,
hilarious.
but not looking great. Not looking good.
Yeah, shout out Daniel's uncle who tells me every time I see him that every free agent is a lock for the Yankees. As he told me that the Japanese third baseman was a lock. That guy signs with the White Sox. He told me Soto wanted to be back with the Yankees because of all that. Clearly, that was not true. Uh, he keeps telling me Bellinger is a lock, which I mean, it seems like Bellinger might be back with the Yankees, but I don't really know if it's a lock because they're offering him 5 years and he wants seven.
Yeah, Bellinger's also just sitting around for a contract that I don't think anyone's get. Like he's almost in like a Pete Alonso-esque situation from last year.
Yeah, I mean,
He
I
has
wouldn't be
more of a market, but like I don't think he's getting that contract.
I wouldn't be surprised if whoever loses out on Tucker makes him an offer though. Like even if it's not 7 years, like maybe it might be more money than the Yankees.
True, could be. We'll wait and see because he's waiting right now. He is in no rush. It seems like, even though he was literally unhittable, like you couldn't play him 2 years ago.
I know.
Wild career he had. MVP. He has a World Series.
Yeah, he might have two.
World Series ring. Can't play anymore. Career revival on the Yankees. That's one hell of a very roller coaster like career for Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, he has one. He won in 2020.
Yeah, and they lost to the Astros, so I remember that
Yeah.
roller coaster, roller coaster. All right, man. Getting some puck talk. Absolutely embarrassing. Let's keep it pushing. Uh, some college football. Like you said, the Jets have found their quarterback in DJ Moore. I know you touched on it last episode. I don't know if he had the jitters, but he turned the ball. He had like four of his own players like knock the ball out of his hand as he's trying to throw the ball. The Oregon quarterback.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that was his name. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, there was a lot of people are like, oh, Mendoza or him is going to go 1-2. Mendoza put on an absolute clinic
Yeah.
and they fried him. But like you said, the Miami Ole Miss game was cinema. Carson Beck runs it in seventh year. Michael Irvin's still on the sideline doing his BTA. Love to see it. And apparently Indiana is just a bunch of old dudes as well.
Yeah.
So bunch of, I mean, a bunch of transfers. But Signetti is his like faces that he makes throughout the game are hilarious. Being up by 40, still serious.
Hey, he said he needed a beer. He's not even thinking after about the next game. That's respect. That's respect.
Like than I thought. Yeah, so we get to wait another week. The
So stupid.
championship game. They have stretched this out. Pause. A ridiculous amount. But shout out OB, he's going to Miami. The national championship is in Miami.
That's sick.
So the U has a chance to win in front of the home crowd. Sure, we'll talk
That's
about that
sick.
more later in the week. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah, I can't believe like even like going back like I think maybe like I don't know, 10, 15 years. It was like this Monday and people were complaining about it then that it was like it's so late like already. And now it's just almost towards February. Like, come on.
Getting out of hand. And if they ever make the bracket bigger, like it might be in February. It might be like
That's terrible.
it's insane. But yeah, we got the University of Miami versus Indiana. Shout out to you. Oh,
You imagine we would have just chose to follow the U. Oh man, we'd be having a great time.
we're close. We're up in the run. All right. Do you want to go NBA and finish with NFL or stick with football?
No, let's go NBA. We'll finish it off with the NFL.
Is Josh Hart the savior?
Apparently, we got a win last night finally.
We get a W. Yeah, the loss in Phoenix wasn't great.
No.
And I don't know. We are just not playing great basketball right now. I don't know. This team is very streaky, it seems like.
And they don't really play good defense. So when you're not hitting shots, you're not gonna keep yourself in games. And that seems to be what's happening.
Mhm.
So, but like you said, maybe it's Josh Hart. Maybe he is the you know, the savior because we did get a win finally.
That's what we needed this whole time.
Yeah. The only other NBA thing that I had written down, which I did not touch on the last episode, was Trae Young got traded.
Yeah, he pretty much demanded a trade, and they were like, "Okay, you get ready to learn Washington, buddy." I don't know what he's gonna do over there, but it's his team.
God, they're gonna be awful.
They're gonna be bad. Do you think he like re-signs with them? Like, I don't even know what his contract's looking like.
I don't know. I think he's up after this year. Like I think he's gonna be a free agent.
The downfall of Atlanta, crazy,
It's beautiful.
crazy. It's just crazy to see where they went, where they were at, to where they are now. It happens fast. Happens fast. Requesting a trade, and what the Washington Wizards being on your, I guess, no trade clause list. Like how? And if you're the Wizards, why are you taking on Trey Young?
Maybe they think they have a chance to re-sign him and pair him with somebody else. I mean, I know they have like they had like the second overall pick or whatever, and like I want to say the past two drafts, so I could be wrong. But I know they definitely had one of the second overall picks who people think could be good.
Hmm.
Maybe they want to pair him with Trey. It's not going to work out. We'll just say it now. It's not going to work out. But maybe that's what they're thinking.
See into the future, and it will not work out.
Yeah. I also saw a report that apparently Michael Porter Jr. is like a lock to be traded before the trade deadline.
I mean, he's in Brooklyn playing meaningless basketball. I wouldn't be surprised.
But then why take on his like contract and shit?
Oh no, that I do not know. But he clearly wants out. I mean, after playing meaningful basketball your whole career, like to go to Brooklyn,
Of
probably
course.
not.
I would have been like, I'm not playing there.
Yeah. Do not send me there, please. All right, that's all I have now.
That's it.
Let's get to the NFL recap. Wildcard weekend. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun, dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Up first, man, oh man, did your Panthers almost pull it off?
I'm hurt, dog.
Honestly, I was like, damn, I really hope the Panthers don't win this game as they were like getting close, just because I want to see the like good football. But then I realized I was watching good football.
Yes, they were playing good ball, man.
Because Bryce Young, after that interception, he balled out.
He did. The interception, if I'm remembering correctly, it wasn't a good one.
No, it wasn't great.
Um, but he did ball out after that. And that Coker, that wide receiver was going crazy.
Yeah. He was having 50-yard touchdown. I mean, not touchdowns, but 50-yard runs left and right. I was like, who is this man?
Yeah.
I get him on my fantasy team next year. Because Leggett is ass. I don't even know if Leggett did anything.
No, Leggett did nothing. Tet had a good game. Daddle did nothing, and apparently in a press conference after, he was like, "Yeah, I don't know why my playing time diminished towards the end of the season. It will definitely factor into like, into what I do in free agency. So I doubt he'll be back."
Yeah, I couldn't believe he just didn't even seem like he was like the second stringer. After we spoke about it the whole year, he was the guy when Chuba got hurt and when he came back.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I was very confused. I mean, Chuba is a great back. He I had him in fantasy last year before, when he wasn't hurt. He was a really good back. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It didn't make sense to me though, because Rico Dowdle has been performing. But hey, Chuba performed. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like the Panthers can definitely make a stride next season, but it's going to they have to. I don't know if their defense is that good, so like they'll probably have to work on that. But they're also like Bryce is gonna have to take the step.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get to that next level. There can't be no like wishy-washy. They did play very well at home this year, though.
That's true. You're right. You're
For
right.
like for Survivor next year, I know not to pick against them if they're playing at home.
They probably would have fucking won too if they didn't have. They had like that turnover on special teams
Yeah,
and shit. Fucked.
missed opportunities, but it was close. It was a thriller, and that's how you start off the first game. Puka started off crazy. Should have had three touchdowns in the
I
first half.
know he dropped one.
Yeah, he was beside himself after he dropped that too. But they get the job done at the end of the day. The Rams move on in the 34-31 thriller. But yeah, this was the first of defenses just not playing defense post the 2-minute warning.
Crazy. They just let the Rams march right down the field.
Yeah, like literally no defense at all.
And if the fucking wide receiver on the Panthers doesn't drop the ball that he should have caught, who knows? I mean, the Panthers would have been in field goal range easily, maybe more.
All you got to do is slide. Like you said, Greg Olson said on the call. The way he had his hands, no one's catching a ball like that. So I
Yeah.
don't know what he was doing. He had like a weird one hand up, one hand down, and it just wasn't even close. He never had a shot.
Never, never.
Never, never, never. So that was the first thriller that we saw on Saturday. The second thriller, the oldest rivalry in sports, Packers versus Bears. Bears 31, Packers 27.
Yeah. I know you were out. So again, watching this game for definitely the first half, probably like halfway through the third as well. This game was awful. I was like, wow, the Bears really fucking suck. And they are cons and they're frauds and whatever. And then it completely flipped. They brought up how the Bears have multiple double digit fourth quarter comebacks this year, and then they just did it again.
Yeah, I mean, they came back from 18 down in a remarkable comeback. I mean, Caleb Williams absolutely turned it on. I saw they were down 11 with 4 minutes left. That's when he hit that jump man pass on the 4th and 8. I don't know how you have that arm strength, like from that angle. His body's fading this way to hit the receiver in stride.
Yeah, literally perfect throw. It was unbelievable. And like every bounce was going the Packers' way,
Yeah.
too, was another thing. Like the Bears almost had, first of all, the Packers threw a screen to a lineman, which was nuts. And then he fumbled the ball.
Oh my God, I saw that play.
Fumbled the ball, but it ended up going out of bounds when the and the Bears defensive lineman fell on it and pushed it out of bounds. There was that one. I think there was another potential fumble that the Packers picked up. Oh, fucking Jordan Watson jumped into the end zone and fumbled the ball, and Dobbs picked it
Yeah.
up for a touchdown.
That was insane. Lack of awareness to the team.
So, literally everything was going against the Bears, and then I don't know. I don't. I asked you this yesterday. You tell me who's less of the man. Is it Jordan Love or is it Matt LaFleur?
I think it's Matt LaFleur.
He's got to be bounced. You think
I think he does. I don't think he will though.
to the
Apparently, there
Giants?
was a tweet today that like the Packers and Matt LaFleur are already trying to get a new contract done. But after a game like that, it should make you reconsider some things because he's done this before, like you said.
He did it with Rodgers.
Yeah. I mean, this was the worst I've ever seen it done, hands down. I mean, 18-point lead, you're killing them at half, you have all the momentum, and you just blow it. Bad.
Yeah, and it was
Look,
like
your rivals, like, that's crazy.
their play calling wasn't good either. Like
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are they doing? Um, so yeah, ended up being like such a fucking electric game, which is sick.
Would,
How do you feel about the Ben Johnson, like his comments, the rivalry? He's like, yeah, I don't like them.
yeah, he said, fuck him.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The handshake at the end, he's like screaming, like celebrating, quick drive by, boom.
That's amazing. I love that.
I need more rivalries in football. So bring it back because the Bears are talking their shit now, as they should. So next season should be a lot of fun between these two teams.
If I hell yeah, if I was Matt LaFleur and I'm back with the Packers, that would be if you're a Packers player, that should be eating you alive. If
Yeah.
I was Matt LaFleur and I beat them next year, my post game handshake is fake the handshake, give them the finger, and walk off.
Start brawling. Would you say that was the game of the weekend?
Uh, it's either that. I mean, the first three games are probably
Bang,
would probably have the contender for game of the weekend over
last two.
the last two, and I guess we'll see. Maybe tonight has it, but I'd probably put this one with the uh the last two as well.
Yeah, I would say this or Bills Jags did it for me, which is where we're going next. But before we get there, I mean, it's kind of hard to just dismiss Rams Panthers as
That's what
well.
I'm saying. And Bills Jags was not good early either. A lot of these games were not good in the first half and then got good.
Yeah, like you said, last 2 minutes, no defense. What I will say, which was the question that was a you tell me for last episode, you also had, but you said it was I had it.
I
But
forgot. I was texted about this.
this was funny. This was funny. Um, so let's just go back, wipe your mind of this weekend. If you could have only watched one game on paper, which game was it?
Six Whoppers. Um, I mean, if I was gonna say it like one game on paper, I probably would have said Bears Packers.
I probably would have said Bills Jags,
Really?
just because of all the hype, obviously that Josh Allen has, but how good the Jags were playing.
Yeah.
And the fact that the Bills never won a playoff road game under McDermott.
I
And
did not realize that.
yeah, and this is supposed to be the Bills' year. No Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. So, and they're my Bills. You saw I was working out. I was working, cutting the couches with the Bills hat on.
Yes, you were. Your Bills. No, that answer does make sense. It probably would be like if I didn't choose Bears Packers, that's probably where I would have went. But I don't know. Rivalry means more. I
That's
feel
fair. No, if I didn't go Bills Jags, that's where I'm going. So
respect.
these games back to back, incredible. Bills 27, Jags 24. I think it tied the most lead changes in the fourth quarter in playoff history, as they did go back and forth. And the Bills end up with the W. That tush push, or whatever the Bills call it, where Josh Allen basically gained 10 yards from it, that was crazy.
That was nuts. That was nuts. A lot of people were upset about that on Twitter that you should not be able to, pick your player up or push them or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably the main rule that the NFL needs to really be stern with because they're not. There's so many variants to this tush push. Like I don't even know what's legal, what's not. But if it's from my Bills, I'm rocking with it.
I mean, I thought it was sick. If I'm a defensive player, just fucking tackle the lineman at the knees or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
just
it's
literally
fucked up to say.
yeah, lay on the floor, make them trip over. They're not looking down.
No, they're not. Yeah, game was kind of slowish to start. Then again another one that picked up. But
28 points scored in the fourth quarter.
yeah, that's fucking crazy. And they were. I mean, both of them were. Josh Allen was dealing. Trevor was dealing. The Jags have a really good wide receiver core.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, Brian Thomas,
Parker Washington.
Parker Washington,
Does
and
Does Travis Hunter go to strictly defense?
he might. I mean, they look like they're a very solid team. If they don't play the Bills, they're probably moving on. If they play the Chargers,
Do you think if they had a different quarterback, they win that game?
I don't think Trevor played that bad. I mean, the last play, tough. It wasn't the worst throw, but I mean, it's a tough throw to make.
Well, like you said, it was just good defense.
Two interceptions though.
What was the other? Well, I think the other one was a tip.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't really remember. Three touchdowns, two interceptions, 207 yards for Trevor Lawrence. Nah, I think they lose. I think it's Bills are just a team of destiny, man.
Josh Allen go on the run. The Bills do go to Denver, by the way. They're going to Denver right in this weekend.
Yeah, so the NFL does they change their seating. Unlike I don't know we went on rants before. Other leagues don't do it.
The NBA does not do it.
Yeah, the NBA doesn't, the college football playoff clearly doesn't. The NFL does. So the Bills are going a mile high. I love it.
Yeah, the 49ers are also not going to the Bears. They're going to Seattle.
Yeah, we're gonna have I mean Niners Seattle for the third time. Then Bears Rams.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun weekend. But yeah, let's go Bills, baby.
Let's go Bills.
Up next was a successful hate watch. Not many better things that could have happened. The Eagles will be going home.
It was beautiful because this game really wasn't that good. It was close, which made it like you had to watch it the whole time. But I mean, San Fran scored on the first drive, and then I don't think they scored another touchdown until the second half.
That it would.
And the Eagles, this is the same problem the Eagles had like all year. Like their offense just looked like they had nothing figured out. It also
Yeah,
doesn't help when AJ Brown is dropping every ball thrown to him.
he dropped some bad balls. And then him and Sirianni got into it. Classic. Do they move on from Brown or Sirianni first? You tell me.
Brown.
I like it. I think he demands a trade. I think he's out of there by next year, which I would like. Which I would like.
I mean, Devontae Smith could be like a number one receiver. He's only not because they brought in AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Um, I think the thing I've seen most on social media from this game is fucking Big Dom catching the ball.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
mean,
bad the Eagles were.
yeah, 23-19 San Fran, but it just felt like an ugly offensive game. And,
Uh,
I mean, Christian McCaffrey pretty much he had two touchdowns. He didn't,
no.
he didn't have 50 yards rushing.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Saquon had a 100 yard game.
Saquon had 100?
Yeah, 106. And I mean, the play of the game, Jawan Jennings.
Yeah, that play was sick.
That was a dot. Great catch by McCaffrey too. And that is what you like to see.
It is. It's crazy that the 49ers are doing this while Brandon Ayuk is just simply sitting.
Yeah,
That's
Brennan
how
Ayuk, George Kittle out, Fred Warner, Bosa out, but Fred Warner might be coming back this week, which is a miracle in itself.
it's insane. Um, I have two things that will transition us from this game into the night game from last night.
Yeah,
The first one is Jawan Jennings had more 15 plus air yard completions tonight than Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert combined, and he only had one.
wild. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. And then the other thing this might be even worse. So Herbert was drafted in 2020. So this is technically year 6 or 7. I forget it how they do it.
6-7.
6, 7. Justin Herbert and Jawan Jennings have the same amount of touchdown passes in the NFL playoffs. Jawan Jennings has 2 touchdown passes. He's a wide receiver.
Mhm.
Justin Herbert has 2 touchdown passes in his playoff career.
That's crazy. The big if.
That's nuts.
The big if, my brother. What is he? Is he 0-4 in the playoffs now?
I don't know. Let's look that up.
I mean, yeah, we could get right into it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was a snooze fest.
Yeah, worst one of the weekend by far.
Yeah, we were due. We were due for a dud of a game after all the great games we had. I'm not mad at it. I expected it. Patriots 16, Chargers 3. Both offenses look bad.
Oh yeah, the Patriots didn't look good either. Uh,
They struggled, and Justin Herbert was god awful. But Justin Herbert had no time.
yeah, their offensive line has been shit, but yeah, picking Drake May and Stephon Diggs for my playoff fantasy player team thing, whatever, was not a good pick because I also bet the over in this game. What a fucking dumb bet that was.
That is tough, but
Justin Herbert is 0-3 in the playoffs.
yeah, starts to make you think, will he ever get that?
They lost in 2023 versus the Jaguars. That was when they blew a 27-0 lead
That was crazy.
at the half. I remember that game. That was hilarious. I bet the Jaguars.
I saw 27-0. I said, okay. Turned off the game, and little did I know Jacksonville would come back to win.
Then last year they played the Texans. They lost 32-12 and they were home, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
And then or no, if the Texans won the division last year, then they were not home. But then this year they lost to the Patriots. So he's 0-3 and he's never made it past wild card weekend.
I don't know. Where do you put him? Like these top five conversations might be gone.
He's not there. I mean, with everybody drafted in the 2020 class, he might only be ahead of Tua. That's like Burrow, Hurts. Look, is that Trevor too? That might be Trevor, Lawrence, and uh Tua and Justin Herbert.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
good. And I know his offensive line is shit, but like you got to give me something if you're going to be like one of these top guys.
27-0. That'll sting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was a solid wild card weekend, man.
The Patriots get the winner of tonight's game.
Yes, I do.
I think whoever wins beats the Patriots.
Wow. So you're telling me Rogers is going on over?
Potentially. I don't think the Patriots are that good. I think it showed last night.
I hope they lose. Boring team.
Boring. When they got nothing going, it popped into my head because obviously we bet on them. I was like, fuck, maybe I should have taken the Chargers because I forgot that the Patriots had the easiest schedule in the league.
That they do. They have as many wins over a 500 team as we do.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm glad
I
you.
what is that?
But I'm glad you didn't take the Chargers.
Me
Still
too.
alive.
But I think they got lucky drawing the Chargers first.
I think they did too.
So
Which I mean, as a two seed, that's probably the best they could ask for.
for sure.
So that is your wild card weekend recap. The boys are going for the Steelers tonight.
Go Rodgers, go.
Let me see a discount double check.
Hmm.
Steel curtain. Prediction for tonight?
I think it's going to be an under game. I don't know what the line is, but I don't think it'll be. I think it's going to be like a 21-17 type of game.
I like that. I was originally thinking 2017. I will go with 16-12.
Oh, stinker.
I don't think it's going to be a good game. I just hope we win some money.
Love that.
We even
Absolutely love that.
go Steelers.
Whew. All right.
Yes, sir.
Now we got some questions, some long-awaited questions from last Monday. So some of these came in before the pod was supposed to be on Thursday. So let's see. Uh, this is from the Alone at Prom by Tory Lanez listener.
Oh my God.
What inspired you both to start a podcast, and what's been the most surprising part of the journey so far? Um,
I think we always had like dreams of doing something with the media and doing something together. And the
yeah,
podcasting has been thrown around for a couple of years. I remember I got you the equipment way back.
yeah. I was gonna say a lot of people like one of my good friends, shout out Mikey, was like, "Oh, you should do a podcast." Like this was back in like 2019. And I regret not trying to do something earlier, like try and start Ball Watch earlier with you. But at the time, I was like, everybody has one. Like, I don't really want to do like that. Like, try and find like something, whatever. But I knew I wanted to be like, like wanted be in media some way, somehow, whether it's like blogging or podding or like whatever. Um, like I said, little bro bought me the podcast equipment. I think it was in Christmas of 22. And then we ended up starting in 24. Finally, like we're like, yo, let's just fucking do
Yeah,
it.
so let's go for it.
But for anyone out there who's like, they're unsure if they want to do something because there's a lot of like, a lot of podcasts or a lot of the market is saturated. Do not think of it. You're in a competition mindset, which it's not competition. It's about creation.
Mhm.
You know, there might be people who listen to other pods or read other things or whatever, but there's going to be an audience for you or for Ball Watch or what people will come to it. It just takes time. But yeah, so don't think in a competition mindset, think in creation.
That was motivation. I'm
Hell
ready
yeah.
to break a wall for what you just said, brother.
And the second part of that question, I think for me, I don't know if the answer is different for you, but the second part was the most surprising thing was actually meeting a fan. Shout out Big X. Uh,
That was
he
dope.
yeah, he came up to we were in shout out Austin's Ale House, the bar, and he came up to us and was like, "Yo, I love the pod." And I forgot what the how he knows about Ball Watch. I think he is friends with someone you know or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
I'm a good friend.
Yeah. So like I had no idea. Like he does not know me from a hole in the wall. And then having him come up and be like, "Yo, I love the pod," was sick.
That was
So
dope. That was dope. Yeah, I mean that's definitely up there. And just, people that are friends of friends that like I literally met maybe twice, and there's some random people that are out there that my friends put them on. But like you said, I've never met them. And they listen and they comment and they enjoy ball watch, man. It's a
it's
cool thing
fire.
to see. So that's a great question, man. Very wholesome. Very wholesome question.
Very fire. If you guys could have any guest on the pod, no matter how big or small, who would it be and why?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, there's sports related. Tibbs would be hilarious if we had Tibbs during that whole run that we went on. Dable would be funny. Obviously, I would like to interview Vince Carter.
Vince would be good. I mean, like I think the obvious ones are like LeBron or uh
Let me get the Duffer Brothers on here.
yeah, so I could fry you right to your face and be like, here's how fucking Stranger Things should have ended. Um LeBron, I mean, who else? Who else?
Get McConaughey on here just to give us motivational quotes for an hour.
That would be sick. Yeah, I would love to do like some actors or whatever too, like Chalamet. Be like, yo,
Mhm.
I love you. I want to be you. Luciano got you. No, yeah. But if you know who I'd actually love? I would love to interview David Wright.
That would be sick. That would be an all-time
Yeah,
moment.
that'd be like, you were like a hero for kids and queens for, decades essentially. And I'd love to just pick his brain on his career
Yeah,
and
I
other
would say
things.
that he has a huge staple in our fandom of being. I mean, I know we grew up next to City Field, but that was the guy
Yeah,
growing up.
hell yeah.
Would be sick to interview him. I'm still on Vince. Mm,
Is there like an outlandish one? I'm trying to think.
I mean, Josh Allen would be funny as fuck too. He's a good interview. Drake,
Drake, absolutely. Yo, what's up, bro? My boy. How you
I'll
doing?
take Yeet. Yeet as well.
Yeah, that'd be more of a you directed interview for sure. But
He, he
I'd
here.
be there and I'd do some research and I'd be like, how'd you come up with the name Yeet? And as he'd ask, I'd be like, Yeet. You remember that joke, Yeet? You remember that joke?
Yeah, I don't know. I got to think of if there's a crazy one.
I'd interview Barry Bonds and I'd be like, how cool is it to hit a home run like so far?
Just know it. I like the route you're going. I feel like mm, Gronkowski.
Gronk would be a good one. Hmm. I'd interview like fucking the dude who plays Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen.
That's
I'd be like,
good
teach
one.
me the force. Teach me the force, please.
Not bad. I like the answers.
Yeah, I think if I had to go off my head right now, 1-1, I like honestly, like I would do a lot of Mets players.
I'll do Eli too.
Eli for sure. I literally would have Eli on and I would just be like, you understand, like, you're good anywhere, right? Like you get that? You are
Good in my city. This is your city.
you are New York Saint. You did this. We miss you. Come
Justin
back.
Justin Tuck to ask him about how he came up with that speech.
That's facts too. Yeah, I think honestly, like obviously we have like favorite athletes and stuff, but I think if we were to ever get into like the interviewing part of Ball Watch, I think it would be for the most part centered around players from the teams we like.
That makes sense. That doesn't make sense. We're gonna get so
Aaron,
big one day that
hey, Aaron Judge is a really big fan. He wants to come on. Okay, great, bring him on. How does it feel to suck in the playoffs, Aaron?
You know how to catch a pop up, brother.
Yeah. All right, sit down. We don't sit down, Aaron.
How about good questions, man.
That is a good one. Um, Last one from this guy. If you could coach any professional sports team, what team would you coach? I'd coach the Mets because I'd fucking do it right, and I'd even be like, I'm also GM. Fire David Stearns.
Just take on every. I mean, the Mets would be the answer, but I think I go Giants, man.
That's the other one I'm thinking of too. The Giants would also be. It'd probably be like Knicks Giants. I mean Mets Giants Knicks.
Yeah, I like that. I like that answer. And
All
the
right.
Bengals would be tough too.
Who are your Bills?
All my Bills. Get me out there.
What's up, boys? Been a while. 5'10" here. Do you think you can make an extra point, which is 33 yards outside in 3 tries? I have terrible feet. You know this.
I'm gonna say I have a shot. Pierce says that kicking an extra point is easier than it looks.
Really?
Mm. He did play soccer.
That's true. I think 3 tries I could get it. If you were like, could you do it in one? No chance.
I think it would take me the third try. First one, terrible. Second one, picking up on something.
Yeah.
Third one, I understand it now.
It's all on momentum. If the first two are terrible, it's like, well, this is
Mm.
not going to be good either. We should do a ball watch video series of
I
trying
think
to do these tasks.
I'm still on the Jameer Gibbs.
Oh no, that one you're cooked. You're cooked, brother.
I start at the 50.
You are cooked. Who has better chocolate shakes, Blue Bay Diner or Baskin Robbins? I'm gonna come out and I'm just gonna say this is a terrible question because Blue Bay Diner is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't know where we thought we were going with this question. Give me Baskin Robbins every day of the week.
Baskin Robbins all day, every day. If it was like Carvel or Baskin Robbins, I'd still be like, give me Baskin Robbins. But like, I don't know. Blue Bay is so fucking terrible.
Yes, please.
Horrible.
Never have to go back.
Not a Blue Bay fan at all. Especially because their menu prices are insane as
Ooh,
well. You have $7 in your pocket and are hungry. Where are you going for a meal? McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell?
Wendy's 4 for 4. Not even a question. You get extra nuggets on the side.
That's a smart move right there. I'd probably I mean, the grilled cheese burrito is like $6, so it would only get me one from Taco Bell. But if I went like the smaller route with like the beefy nacho one or whatever it is,
This man knows the prices.
it's like I think between $1 and $2 to get a couple of those.
You got a problem.
McDonald's, you can't even get anything for $7 anymore, so it's completely out.
Give me Wendy's 1-1. That's it.
Respect. Now answer this question not with your heart, but reality. You attend Fanatics Festival. You walk in and see two lines, Jalen Brunson and Aaron Judge. Who has the longer line?
Brunson. Brunson has a whole city in New York.
I agree. I'm
Judge
going
is at
Brunson.
least split. It's going to be a long line, but it's at least split up. Brunson got everybody.
I agree. I agree. Fuck Judge. There could be nobody down his line, and I'm still not going to see him.
Give me the king.
Uh, yo, you're the GM of the Giants. You have the number one pick. Have to take a player, no trades. Who you taking, offense or defense? I mean, if it was in this draft, which it should have been, I'm taking that wide receiver from Ohio State.
Mhm. I'm seeing some mock drafts. He still might fall to us. I don't know, though. I don't know. But I'm taking offense. Give me either the wide receiver if it's this draft or overall, maybe it's crazy offensive lineman.
Um, yeah, I think I'm always taking offense unless there's like a generational defensive like
Yeah,
line.
I'd say it's like a JJ Watt. or
Yeah,
anybody. Someone crazy.
I agree. And that's all the questions.
Love it. I love it. Great questions, everybody. Let's keep them going. We get to them on Mondays. And there were some good questions today,
There were some great ones.
which made it a great show. Felt good to be back. Monday sods are back. Boys are buzzing. It's going to be a good week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Steelers.
Let's go Steelers. I got 20 minutes to go get 6 Whoppers and back before the game starts. Can it happen?
Pay attention to the Whopper eating and the couch making. We'll see if that happens. We will give you a recap on Thursday. And most importantly, stay happy.
Peace.